Hey guys, how you doing? So as you guys know, if you've been following me for a while, I'm a big proponent of e-commerce and making money online. That's how I make a majority of my money, and I really enjoy helping others do the same. One of the biggest questions I get asked from people who are just starting out is, where can I go to find products um, that I could sell online? Do I have to go to, it's only overseas? Do I just need to open up a phone book? My best advice that I can give you is, before you do anything, go to Google. Already have an idea of what kind of products you're looking for. That way you can kind of narrow it down a little bit. If there's a specific niche or a type of product, you can kind of go and find a supplier who specializes in that. One of the biggest tips I can give you, and actually where I find a lot of my suppliers are, is at trade shows. Trade shows are huge. So if you've been following me for a while, you know that I'm a big proponent of House, the House Marketplace. I don't know if you guys have taken a look at that, but let me pull it up here. So this is House, HOUZZ.com. I think it's great. They really help people design their home, find ideas. But one of the best things about it is the marketplace. And so a lot of their items that they have are kind of high end, high ticket items. So let's pull up a table here or some chairs. I mean, you're gonna see, for two stools here, it's 114 bucks. One stool, $80. This cabinet, $400. Uh, these stools, 160. So it's higher end items, which is really nice because you don't have to make 30 sales in order to get, you know, uh, to make $100. I mean, you could right off the bat make one sale, and you could be looking at, you know, easily $100 or $200, just depending on what product you're selling. So you might say, yeah, that's great, but what, you know, where am I going to find suppliers? No one's gonna sell this to me. So one thing I like to do is find trade shows. You find trade shows. You can go through the suppliers or the exhibitors list, and you're gonna find a lot of people who sell some really neat stuff that aren't completely saturated in the market like you will if you go on to sites like Alibaba or something like that, where everyone's selling the same thing, just maybe slight variations. A lot of these products are going to be unique, and not really, you know, not really saturating the current marketplaces online. So, so I don't know, you can check out, so for in this case, say you were going to go on House, you can type in like home decor trade shows. And don't worry too. I mean, if you're already thinking like, hey, Chris, what am I gonna do? I can't afford to fly out to Las Vegas or L.A. or New York for a trade show. That's that you don't have to do that at all. I mean, yeah, it helps to get some FaceTime, but one thing you can do, you know, you can just go to the website. So in this case, we're gonna go to lamart.com. Let's see if they have what I'm looking for here. I've never been to this website before, so I don't know if they're going to have exactly what I'm looking for. So let's try directory. So yeah, here we go. This is a list of all the exhibitors. So I mean, if you have something specific that you're looking for, go ahead and type it in here. Otherwise, let's take a look. This is kids here. We'll see what kind of kids products people are selling. Say architectural lighting. They don't have a website I can go to, but let's see if we can go right here. They were in Texas, right? I don't think this is it either. All right, that was probably not the best example. So let's see if we can find another one. And sometimes this is what you gotta do. You just gotta go through a few different suppliers before you find one that's gonna work. And sometimes if you find certain trade shows, they'll have the website so you can click right on there and it's easier. You don't have to go into Google and find it and try and search for it. So I think this might be them. So let's see what the 5773. Yeah, so this is this company here. So let's take a look at what they're selling. Oh, those are really cool. So we're not really looking for clothes. We want to see furniture. This might not be another great choice here. Let's see products. Oh, here we go. So let's see. Let's see what we got here. Say bedding, bassinet bedding. So these are companies that they carry. So in this case, usually you want to find people who are selling their own product, not reselling. So let's see if we can find someone else. Here we go. So, okay, so here we go. We got some really neat towels. Actually, I can see these doing really well on Houzz. As I was saying, Houzz is really targeted towards a market, the homeowners market, where people have money to spend. They're going to spend, a large amount of money on little things like this, on kitchen towels and furniture, home decor items that are going to make their house look nice. I don't know what a tea towel is. Oh, okay. I'm not going to be able to see anything because I need to sign in. But I mean, lots of times it doesn't cost anything to get an account. You can just contact them, fill out one of these forms, and you should be good to go. So anyway, so that's how I usually find companies that I'm interested in selling their products. So when you message them, if you have to message them directly, you always ask, do you work with online sellers? I have abcwebsite.com or whatever. I am selling on such and such platforms. What's your minimum order quantity? If you have a minimum order quantity, and will you drop ship? Unless you plan on buying inventory, of course. So those are usually the first few questions I like to ask, and then kind of take it from there. If you ask those, the people really kind of know whether or not they're going to be able to help you, and also it shows a degree of seriousness. So take that information, go do some research, and I will see you guys next time.